Hi friends, the top applications of LLMs at the enterprise level are RAGs and chatbots, coding, data extraction from documents, which is extracting structured information from unstructured documents, and then chatting with SQL databases in natural language. Now, all these four applications can be implemented using simple LLM workflows as well as AI agents. Now, Google has released a new library in this space to extract structured information from unstructured documents. It has some cool features, including visualization. This is how it looks like. Let's say we have some text document. It's just super simple, just one-liner in this case, but it works with much larger documents as well. And then from this medical notes, we want to extract, let's say, dosage, duration, frequency, medication, and route, etc. Okay, so patient took 400 mg PO ibuprofen, Q4H, for 2 days. All right, so from this document, the dosage would be 400 mg. Here you can see how they are color coded. And then the duration, it's for 2 days. The frequency, it's Q4H, which means once every 4 hours in medical terminology. And the medication is ibuprofen. Route means the method of taking the medication. Is it oral, mouth, or maybe the muscle, veins, injections, etc. So PO means it's mouth or oral, right? So it has this nice visual you can play, which highlight the or color code the words based on the entity types. All right, let's look at one more example. So here we have information about 2 medications. For each medication, we have similar attributes. Now, when we extract this data, we want it to be grouped under the corresponding medication, right? For example, here the patient is prescribed medication 1, lisinopril, and metformin. That's the second medication. Now, for each medication, as we saw here, it's corresponding attributes, right? Like this 10 mg daily hypertension, that's for lisinopril, and 500 mg dosage, which should be taken twice a daily for diabetes, the disease, it's for metformin. Now, when we are extracting this information, we naturally want to group it under the corresponding sort of the group, right? So we can extract the entities in the form of these sorts of relationships as well. Okay. All right. So this library, it's called LangExtract. It was released just last week, but already received 10K stars. You can see the importance of it. Now, I won't go through the details, but here they highlighted some 7 key points why this library might be useful. All right. There is also a Hugging Face space, which has some really complicated examples here. So pick one of them. And here we have the system prompt as well as what do we want to extract. And then here is the output. So overall, there are some 6 objects. Each object has its own attributes like that. All right. So let's see how to use this library. Okay, super simple, just pip install LangExtract. Now, in order to use, we obviously have our input documents, system prompt, and then it would be good to have at least one example. Now, they have very specific format of how we design this example. So, super simple case, here we have patient took 400 mg ibuprofen, Q4H for 2 days. That's the example we saw, right? So, we saw the output from this case. All right, the prompt description, extract medication information, including medication name, dosage, route, frequency, duration, so on and so forth. All right. So here is an example. So for each example, we obviously have the input text and what we want to extract. Similar to this one, here we have another example of medical notes. The patient was given 250 mg IV cefazolin TID for 1 week. All right. So from this one, we want to extract, let's say, dosage, route, medication frequency, and duration. Here we have the corresponding variables. So that's how we construct examples. So here we are doing some sort of one-shot prompting. Okay. All right. And then in order to extract the information, all we need to do is just invoke this extract method. So we provide our input document and the prompt, the examples. Now it works with any LLMs, including Ollama. So here we can give the Ollama the endpoint URL along with the model. Works with OpenAI, etc. as well. So we are using Gemini 2.5 Pro. And for the API key, it's the Gemini API key, but you save it as this LangExtract API key in your environmental variable, which is what I did. Otherwise, you can explicitly provide it here as well. All right, so the results should contain the extracted results. Now, in this piece of code, we are just printing the results to the terminal, but let's look at them in the JSON for easy viewing. All right. So we have the results. Now we can save the results using save annotated documents to a JSON file. Now the most useful thing is creating this visual. Okay, so with this two lines of code, we can create those HTML visuals we saw at the beginning of this video. All right, so running this code, it will produce some output like this: the entity type, the value, as well as where in the document the entity is, right? So position number 13 to 19, like that. All right, so it will produce these JSON files as well as the HTML files. Now let's have a look at the JSON file, the entity. Yeah, so this is how the extraction look like. So these are the entities, for example, dosage 400 mg, and then we have the position, starting and ending position. Now it has some extra information which is used for a bit more complex use cases, like the second one where we want to group different entities under different groups. Okay. All right, here is the second entity, route and the medication. All right, the frequency and the duration. So it output the extracted information in this structured JSON format. All right, let's look at one more example quickly. So here is that second visual we saw where we have two medications, right? So medication one, this lisinopril. The second one, this metformin. And for each medication, again, we have the usage, what is it used for, how often it is prescribed, etc. That's our input text. Here is our prompt asking for what we want. And then in this case, the additional thing is this medication group. So the extracted entities should be grouped under the corresponding medication group. All right. Now, one short example as before, but here we have this additional attribute called medication group. Okay. So here is one example. We have this aspirin as well as another medication, right? So all the attributes related to aspirin, so those are grouped under aspirin. So we have some 4 attributes: medication, dosage, frequency, and condition. And for the second one, here we have medication, dosage, and frequency. Okay, so that's how we construct this one shot example, and then the rest of it is same, exactly the same. But this time the output also have this extra variable called the medication group. Okay, so if you look at the output, this is how it looks like. All right, so same as before, but additionally we have this medication group, so we can sort of extract these relationships as well. Yeah, I think it is super useful. I work with lots of documents, the invoices, purchase orders, etc., etc. So it's a super useful library for extracting structured information from unstructured documents, text, etc. I hope you find it useful. Thank you very much.